well done today. A really great result with some difficulty for yourself getting a team together, players who hadn't played for a while, some new players, and you've run out 3-1 winners. Terrific.
Yeah, I think that all credit to the players, you know. Luke Lude and Tommy Whitnell that haven't played 2-3 months to get through what they did. George Bevan, alright, he got the unfortunate sending off, but him to get through the amount he did, he was getting tired at the end, that's probably why, but we've made the subs. And the young lads that come in, do you know what I mean? It's Chris's work. They're not having the best of times in the under-23s, but it started from scratch. But you look at the players that we've got out of there, and there's also Luke on the bench that could come on as well and do equally as good, you know. Cess that come on, just putting on him, that's his first ever type of football at this level, you know. And I thought for 25 minutes, it took him a while to get used to it. I thought for 20 odd minutes, he puts people under pressure. You know, he never gives anything up, and could have scored 2 goals. Yeah. A few mumblings about the goals didn't go in from him, but listen, he's getting in them positions. Created a few chances off his closing down, so I was very pleased with him. Stephen that come on again, done very well. You know, it's hard when you come on in this sort of conditions. You can warm up as much as you want, but there is a tendency sometimes for injuries, and he had a slight pull on his hamstring, and with the low numbers, he had to come straight off again. But overall, like I say, they've all done well. The experienced ones, just said to him there, the experienced ones helped the younger ones, and the younger ones showed the enthusiasm. And 3-1, I thought thoroughly deserved the result. Definitely.
Can you tell us a little bit about Stephen?
Yeah, he was with us pre-season, and he went away to get his injury sorted out. We didn't see nothing of him until about 2 weeks ago. He phoned me up and said, "I'm fully fit. Could you have a look at me?" And I said, "Yeah, of course, come back in." He's come back in, obviously low on numbers, so he's had to come into the squad with Sam, Nathan and Stoney out. He's had to come into the squad. We only signed him yesterday, and like I say, Paul being ill today, unfortunate, so he's had to come into the squad. Signed him late yesterday, and I thought he equipped himself after the first 5 minutes, getting used to the pace. I thought he equipped himself well. He's a good, strong, fit lad, and listen, only time will tell how good he is. But he's part of the squad. He's playing for absolutely nothing, which some people might see a couple of performances of him and throw some money at him, but that's up to them. But at the moment, he's playing for nothing, as a few of the players are now, and that's credit to them. And like I say, he just wants to play football. So if we can give him a platform to move on and earn some money this season, if it's going to be, or if he's comfortable and staying with us till the end of the season, then we might move on from there. But I thought they've both done well when they come on. You know, Callum's come on and played in midfield, and then had to go into centre half when we got down to 10. And again, he's another one that's done well. So I think they worked very, very hard. Gave the ball away cheaply in the first half a few times. Second half, we kept it better. And pleased for Alex to get his goal and end his goal drought. And pleased for Joe. You know, he got coming for a bit of stick today, as well as down at their place, and I'm pleased for him. I think that's 14 goals now he's got, and it's a good season so far.
I thought he did terrifically well today, Joe Turner. And you say Alex goal drought, well, not too much of a goal drought, was it?
No, it's not. It's not, but every forward or two they're on a goal drought if they don't score every game or every 2 games, you know. And like I say, he worked that line very well on his own against 2 big, strong, experienced centre halves. Took his goal very well. And Joe, when he didn't battle the right back, who done a good job with him in the first half, played more intelligent second half after we spoke about half time. He got his chances and took his goal very, very well.
It was a great strike, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and like I say, from the stick he got, which you do when you play against teams that you leave, he's gone and done that, and he's put it in the back of the net, and I'm very pleased for him.
Now, Kingstonian took the lead, and people are maybe thinking, oh crikey, it's going to be a long afternoon. But we responded very well, and our defence, again, you know, Johnny Henley, Sonny Miles, these are experienced players, George Bevan, but they really held the line well, didn't they?
Yeah, Liam and Jack Parter, you know, they were our outlets in the first half, and we didn't use them enough. Second half we used them more. Liam got more of the ball, Jack Parter got more of the ball, and that's where I think we created them problems. Bit of luck with the own goal, if you like, to put us in front, but at the end of the day, Jim, they stuck to their task, they've done what we asked them to do. You know, we're on hiding nothing today, because we've got kids on the bench that you might think ain't going to make a difference. I thought the 2 subs that come on, or 3 including Callum, did make a difference. Definitely. As I said before, Callum had to stand up and be counted at centre half, made a couple of good interceptions when Bez got sent off. Stephen showed a good few touches, and Cessay's power and pace caused him a couple of problems, and I believe he should have had a penalty. When I watched the
Yes.
video back, I believe he should have had a penalty.
Yeah.
And that's being direct and positive for a young lad that hasn't played at this level. So, like I say, it was very, very pleasing. I come here confident, because you have to. If you come to a game of football thinking, we haven't got this, we haven't got that, it puts doubt in the players' minds, you know. So you keep away from that, you keep positive, give the players positive vibes, and out they go and perform, and 3 points. That's 12 out of 15 now. Very pleased.
Very challenging week ahead. 3 games, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. 2 of those, well actually all 3 against very good sides.
Yep. Kingston are a good side.
Yep,
Some of the players they've got out there, you know.
Definitely, very experienced.
You look at Andre, go from the back, Mark Phillips and Sean Francis, very experienced. Tolf's in goal. Chris Arthur. You can go through all their team, and they've all played at a level. They've all got pedigree, and that was the toughest one today. Our next tough game, we don't look at the others, is Leiston. I get on well with Glenn, and he's got a very good side going there, making some good signings, and they're looking to push on. And we go there and do exactly what we've done today. And for the last 5 games, may I add, to just be positive and try and get something out of the game. And then we worry about the games after that.
Steve, after we finish this interview, you've got to sign a piece of paper. Well, it's a bit more than a piece of paper, it's a contract for next season. So firstly, congratulations, and I'm sure you're very pleased about that.
Yes, I am. Glad the board have backed me and want me to take the club next year as well. We obviously know about the restraints that were put on us towards the end of this season, and obviously for next season. I'm on board with that. Supporters will have to be on board with that, and it may be a trying season, but you've seen what we've done in the last 4 games. If we get the recruitment right, I don't really want to change a lot of players, if I'm being honest. What I want to do, obviously these players that sign will have to take pay cuts. I haven't spoke to any of them yet, because my decisions, the board have made the decision now to give me the job when I speak to them, and then it's up to them what they want to do. But I'd like to keep the core, because I think that you keep changing every year. It takes a while to get it bedded in. I think at the moment the last 5 games has proved, you know, we're playing with a system we're playing, and it's proved to be working. But I like the players. I think they've done well. I think we've been unfortunate. And what we have to do next year is, hopefully, touch wood, we've got a squad of maybe 13, 14, with a few of the 23s coming in as we've had recently, and hopefully keep them fit. You know, because I look at a lot of the sides up in the top part of the league, and the team doesn't change week after week, apart from 1 or 2. You know, we're changing ours quite frequently because of injuries. And they're not, as we've stated before, they're not just little niggles. They're proper injuries that keep people out for a while. But you keep faith in them, because you look what Wits and Bluey give us today. You know, they're old stalwarts of the club. Been with me from the start. So very pleased to sign. And if I can keep, like I say again, the core, I'd be happy. But that comes down to discussions at the end of the season. You know, we're just going to concentrate on the last 10 games. And but overall, very pleased. Some might be pleased I'm staying, some might not be pleased I'm staying, but that's opinions, and that's football. What the opinion matters is the opinion of the board, and they've decided to offer me the job, and I've gladly accepted it. So we move forward as of now. Obviously, we look for next year, but we've got a strong finish to this year first to put us in good stead for next year.
And obviously we want to finish as high as we can this season, but I'm sure, knowing you're already up there thinking very much about next season, and even, and I know you can't reveal anything, but even thinking about the kind of players you may have to bring in, because not necessarily everyone will stay here. You might choose not to keep everyone here, although you said you'll keep the core. Yeah,
well, I'd like to keep the core. It comes down to the finances, and if people are money orientated, which to be fair, I haven't got a team like that. So you speak to certain individuals, it might not be a problem to drop a bit of money. Some might need it, but we'll still give 100%. So they're not playing just for the money, they give 100% and they earn their money. But then talks will come later on. At the minute we're going to finish as high as we can, get as many points as we can, and then worry about that as time goes on, you know. But very pleased to sign, and I'm looking forward to the end of this season and next season.
What is certain is your heart is with this club. We know you show your emotions at times, but that's because you love the club, and for a manager that's good.
Yeah, not only that, Jim, I love the club, you know what I mean, I do, I find it a very welcoming club. I love the players that I sign, because I like to look after them and make sure that they're protected, and everything about the club is right, do you know what I mean? Not everything's perfect, but not everything's perfect out on the pitch, so sometimes you've got to give and take a little bit, and like I say, I'm pleased that they've offered me the job again. Didn't have to hesitate. All I was waiting for them to do was offer it to me, and I was going to take it. And like I say, they've done it now, and I'm very pleased to sign.
Yeah, it's good news, and it's great to have some certainty around the place. Well done.
Thanks, Jim. Good, mate.
I'm guessing that third goal, and that win meant an awful lot to you.
Yeah, a hell of a lot. Just kind of, it's another goal for myself, and it kind of seals the 3 points for the team, and obviously it's special being against your old club. And most of the people at K's have got no qualms with it at all, but you get a few idiots now and again throw a comment your way, and that was kind of, yeah, there you go, have it back. So, I'm delighted, to be honest, won't lie.
I've known some players be reluctant to celebrate scoring against their former club. I think that was your best celebration of the season.
Do you know what? I would have been reluctant, but the way some of them treated myself and the gaffer at their place, do you know what? I thought, you're going to treat me like that. I've got every right to celebrate a win and celebrate a goal like that. So yeah, went for it.
I was just going to tell you about a tweet we saw this afternoon. It said Tonbridge double their lead through a midfielder. I don't even get the credit for it.
Well, I got it wrong because we're playing in front three anyway. So,
yes.
Yeah, so do you know what? That sums it up. That absolutely sums it up. So there we go.
More importantly, it's 3 points. It's 4 wins out of 5 now for us. We're in a good run of form since the budget cuts.
I know.
Actually,
yeah.
it's been a terrific run of form.
Yeah, it's a weird one, but just kind of, I want to say it's kind of galvanised us, but we're a tight-knit group anyway. Change room's great. 4 out of 5, and the gaffer said it in there. All of us were so gutted last week. We're 4 minutes away from making it 5 out of 5, and as I said to you boys earlier, that is top of the league form, winning 5 games on the bounce. But all credit to us. We're a depleted squad today. I mean, a massive shout out to Wits and Bluey, who, I mean, Blue was on the operation table 6 weeks ago. He's given us 55 minutes there, and Wits, outstanding in the middle of the park, alongside Jav. He's been out for so long as well, for him to come in and do so well. And the young boys, credit to them as well. I'm really proud of Liam today. I said to him in the change room, after a certain incident on Twitter, he got his head up and he behaved like a man today. I thought he was excellent today, down that right hand side, and showed everyone how good he can be. He's a real outlet for us, as was Parts. And when we play like that, we cause teams trouble, as we've shown. And I'd like to say it gets easier, but it doesn't. We've got 3 games this week: Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So we've just got to roll our sleeves up, stick together as we always do, and go again.
I always hear Premier League players and managers moaning that they've got to play as many as 2 games in a week. You're part-time footballers, and you've got to go to Leiston Tuesday, Billericay here Thursday, and then another game at the weekend. How difficult is that to somebody with a job?
It is. I'm not going to lie, it's tough. It's a double-edged sword, because people say, oh yeah, but you're non-league, get a little bit of money to play football and do something you love. But then coming back from Leiston on Tuesday night, waking up early doors for work to do a full day of work and do the same on the Thursday here against Billericay, takes its toll, and like, we're only human. There's only a certain amount of recovery you can do to kind of get yourself ready. It is tough, but do you know what? It happened a couple of seasons ago actually, where teams are playing Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and yeah, we just got to get on with it. Like, it's the way the weather's killed everything and kind of put us in. Might do us a favour, might be good for us, might not be. We'll have to wait and see if we turn up and play how we know we can play. I mean, they're tough games as well. Like Leiston are up there, Billericay are obviously Billericay, and then Wingate, a good side as well. So, but we seem to kind of push ourselves a little bit more against teams above us, which again could work in our favour.
So the final question on your goal tally, which is what now?
I think it's 14 in all comps, 12 in the league. So yeah, I'm saying it's another sweet one today because doubled my league tally from there last year. So, and we've still got 10 games to go. So onwards and upwards, and a shout out to Crofi for the assist. Because he, so well reversal.
Return the favour
Yeah,
a little bit, didn't he? Brilliant,
yeah,
brilliant.
no,
Okay, well, good luck with the games in midweek. Well done today.
Lovely, thank you. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Thank you.